pretty people. All the pretty people say hi to Risha. Yes, let me know you're in the building. Hello, gorgeous. Good to see your beautiful faces. So, yes, hello, pretty people. Say hi, Jerusha. Yes, hello, gorgeous. Good to see you. I just want to make sure my Instagram peoples are in the building. So, yes, we're so excited to have Instagram join us through StreamYard. So, yes, say hi, Jerusha. And yeah, so if you want more, yes, I love Peyton is in the building. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, that was funny. And that just popped up. Yes, hello, pretty people. So, yes, make sure you say hi to Risha. Let me know that you are in the building. And so, yes, just making sure that I can see my Instagram peeps. Anna is in the building. Say hi, Jerusha. Dean Cox is in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Let me know where you're tuning in from. So, yes, I am happy to share some great business tips with you today. If you are joining me for the very first time, make sure you put newbie in the chat. Say, I'm a newbie, Jerusha. You're just now hearing the sound of my voice. You are a newbie to me. Put newbie in the chat. Of course, if you watch the replay, put replay. But if you tag two people or share the broadcast, you and I just became besties. I see you. Okay. Sharing is caring. When I share, you share. That's how we change the world. Knowledge is the new rich. Arm yourselves with it. Knowledge is the new rich. And so, yes, I have my TikTok is family in the building. Yes, so let me know where you're tuning in from. I know New York loves me. Chicago loves me. Houston loves me. I know it. They show up every single time. And so if you are in a different state, put it in the chat for me, and hopefully I will be able to call out your state. But yes, I'm so happy that you can join me for a very quick training on one way to stop the scroll. Right now, we have 10 more days before 2024. So if you have a business, you want to make sure that you are on social media using this tool. This is a tool. Use a tool. Don't be a fool. You want to make sure you're marketing and branding yourself every single day. Yes, for the next 10 days going into 2024. So I want to get you ready. So I want to help you stop the scroll. And so, yes, put in the chat. Yes, okay, Tennessee always show up. Tennessee in the building. Say hi to Risha. Hashtag to all the pretty people. Oh, I got on my pretty people tea today. Yes, you see the crown over the people. That's what we do. We crown, we celebrate, collaborate, and we make great connections. That's what being pretty is. I don't want to be the best kept secret. Girl, I want to see you win. I want to see you go to the top. So I'm sharing with you what I know for sure. I've been an entrepreneur for almost 2 decades, and I help you build your business online and offline. So I create what I call double threats. And so I help you leverage and monetize social media. So if you're in network marketing, direct sales, you have a small business, and you want to learn, yes, how to attract unlimited leads. You want to learn how to stop the scroll. Yes, you want to learn how to get more presence online, then this is the page for you. So I share actionable business tips, tools, scripts, strategies, marketing, branding. My degrees are in communications and public relations. I used to work in radio and television, and I was on air by the time I was 19. So I know a thing or two. And so I want to help shorten your learning curve. So if you are here for the first time, put newbie in the chat. Ruby in the building. Say hi to Jerusha. Okay, I see you. Jason is in the building. Royalty is in the building. Yes. Okay, Chardonnay is in the building. How you doing, Lucky Lady? Lucky Lady is in the building. So I'm on the treadmill. I'm actually going to attempt, like I always do. So TikTok and we've been going together for the past 6 months. I decided to bring in my Instagram family on this journey. And so TikTok and we had this commitment where we go together from July 1st to December 31st, right? Where we walk on the treadmill or walk throughout the day, 7,000 to 10,000 steps. We drink 1 liter of water or more throughout the day. And we take 2 spoonfuls of this liquid collagen. So if you've been following me on TikTok, that's what we've been doing for the last, 5 and almost 6 months. So the end of December, we have reached the goal. Okay. Oh, I got a newbie in the building. Gloria is a newbie to me. Hi, Gloria. How you doing? Say hi, Jerusha. I got a newbie in the building. Daystar is in the building. Madonna is in the building. Jojo, I see you, girl. Laura, how you doing? So if you're joining me for the first time, make sure that you're following on TikTok. I would love to meet you, find out how I can service you if I can, or we can just collaborate. Or yes, hey Grace, how you doing? So yes, and then so we drink this 1 liter of water or more. Now I drink it from the Pretty People water bottle, but you do what you like. It tastes better. For some reason, it tastes a little bit better from the Pretty People water bottle because it's like the water is really, really cold. You hear this ice in there. And if you drink a hot beverage, it'll be warm all day. So yes, the link is in the bio. So you can put hashtag Pretty People. And so I'm excited for you. So we're going to walk on the treadmill so I can finish my 7 to 10,000 steps for the day. So if you do this as well, you have a smartwatch or whatever, you track it on your phone, put it in the chat so I can see how many steps you've completed. And this is basics: drinking water, walking every day. And of course, in addition to taking this particular liquid collagen, it's really going to help you feel better. And so we want to be healthy and wealthy. So I'm going to share some great health and wealth tips with you. Bonita is in the building. How you doing? Ronnie in the building. Say hi, Darisha. Yes, you want to make sure that you speak to me because I speak back. I'm one of the influencers. I like to see the peoples. I like to see your beautiful faces. And so I'm going to finish my walk for the day, and I'm going to teach you how to stop the scroll all at the same time. So yes, I got another newbie in the building. Put newbie if you are just now hearing the sound of my voice. Yes, I love that. Yes, you said I did 7,000 steps. Okay. You did 15,000 steps. Okay. So yes, 7 to 10 is bare minimum. So you can ask your doctor and they'll say at least 7 to 10,000 steps. But obviously, if you work a job, you're probably walking more than that because you got to walk to the parking lot, walk up the stairs, take the elevator, walk down the hall, go to the bathroom 5-6 times during the day, back and forth. But if you work from home like me and you build a home-based business, you got to exercise. You got to do a body exercise, physical exercise, make yourself run up and down the stairs if you have stairs. And for me, I ride the bike in the summer, and now I have to get on the treadmill in the winter, which is pretty boring. Being in the house, kind of boring. You don't have that beautiful sunlight. But at any rate, I still get it done. Oh, Morgan V is a newbie in the building. Yes, I got another newbie in the building. Yes, she said, tell me about this collagen. I'm going to tell you about the collagen. Don't worry. I'm definitely going to tell you about the collagen. So stick around. But we want to make sure you learn some things. So if you're a small business owner or you have a bestie, she owns a business, she's trying to grow her business, or, right, she's given up. She's like, I don't know if I can do it. Please go ahead and share the page. I'm going to share with you how you can stop the scroll so people watch your content. Just give you some basic ways that anybody can do it. Now, the reason why I know this to be true, I do it. And so I make sure that I learn these techniques and strategies so I can share them with you. And so I actually built this account on Facebook, almost 150,000 followers in a very short period of time, like a year. And so these are some of the things that I did. And so when I got on TikTok during the pandemic, I did the same thing. And so we're holding, for whatever reason, on TikTok, right about 50,000. We're trying to get to 100,000. And so I want to make sure that my peoples, you know what to do and you're not struggling going into 2024. So the name of the game is to learn and implement, not just learn. Most people just learn all of these great strategies. You see all of these teachers and influencers and you're like, oh, that's good information. I'm going to save it. But you never do it. So we're not going to do that in 2024. We're actually going to implement, because information without implementation is just information. You're just walking around smart. And so we want to make sure that you're implementing these strategies. So everything that I give you, you can do it tonight. You can start right now. You don't have to pay for it. I'm not offering you a course, although I have one. I'm a business coach. But you don't have to pay for this tonight. It's free just for you, because I'm serious about helping those that want to help themselves. And so let's get into it. Yes, MJ is in the building. Say hi, Jerusha. Hi, Sarah. Good to see you too. Hey, Bridget. And so, yes, please go ahead. If you're on TikTok, show me some love. You can hit the screen and all these hearts go up. I'm supposed to reach my ice cream goal. So if you're on TikTok, help me reach my ice cream goal. That'll be cool, right? So let me put it up on the screen so you can see it. So I'm streaming. Oh, thank you for the hearts. You are so sweet. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. Yes, thank you so much. It says on the screen, okay, encourage your audience to share the love. Encourage your audience to share the broadcast. Encourage your viewers to help. But your goal is 100 people on the live. So it's telling me what to do. So I want to make sure that I honor that. So hopefully, yes, it'll get out to more people and the algorithm will be on our side. So throw those hearts up there. I thank you so much. All right, Instagram and Facebook. So let's learn how to stop the scroll. So I'm going to give you one way. It's actually going to be several, but one way to stop the scroll. Please do not go through life in a rocking chair, okay, with the seatbelt on. Don't do that. It's time for you, because most people, they think they're doing something because there's movement, but you're not going anywhere in life. You're doing the same thing over and over and over. And we want to make sure you actually move. So the 3 questions you must ask yourself if you are self-empowered. The first thing you can ask yourself, and you can write this down. A pretty person is going to put this in the chat for me. Can you do it? Yes. You can build a business. Yes. You can build residual income. Yes. You can build an audience. Yes. So you need to ask yourself, can you do it? So write that down. Jerusha said, can I do it? Now be honest with yourself. The second question is, do you believe it will work? That means you have the time and you're going to put in the effort to make it work. That's what that means. So the second question is, do you believe it will work? You have the time and the effort to put into it, because there's a lot of people wanting to, but very little people willing to. I say this every single time. You got to be willing to change. You got to be willing to be different. You got to be willing to show up. You got to be willing to learn. You got to be, oh, thank you for the hearts. I think I'm going to reach the goal tonight. You got to be willing to do those things. That's the second question. And the third question you must ask yourself is it worth the time? Is it worth the time and effort to put into it? Is it worth it? Because some people are doing things and it's just not worth it. So you have to be honest. Is it worth it? Is it worth it for me to show up and share actionable business tips and help you build your businesses? Yes. You know why? Not only is it helping you, but it's helping us. So we win. And not only am I building a legacy for my boys, but you're building a legacy hopefully for your family. You want to make a difference. You want to break generational curses. You want to be that one. You're the one. So when you believe you have a sense of autonomy, you have a sense of choice, you'll be motivated. And that's self-motivated. And you'll be empowered. So I'm self-motivated. People don't understand. You have to motivate yourself. No one is walking behind you with pom-poms and cheering you on, baby. That cheering is going on in your head to yourself all day, every day. Go Jerusha, go Jerusha, go Jerusha, all day. Now, I was a cheerleader, so I get it. And so, yeah, she said, yeah, all day. I'm cheering for myself. Girl, you got this. You can do this. Let's go. And so you want to make sure you're self-motivated. And so we all know that it's important that when you're self-motivated, you become empowered, because you know what it takes for you to move. And so one of the things that I've learned to do is show up on social media all the time, consistently sharing value. And one way I've gotten the audience to show up with me is I help you stop the scroll. You know, this infinite scroll hole that you're going to be in for the next 10 days. You're going to see my face for the next 10 days because you're going to be on social media because you're off work. Yes, you're relaxing. And the main thing you're going to do is look at social media. And then you're going to see my pretty face. Okay. And so that's how you know I'm serious. I have a business. I have a product. I have a purpose. And so when you're working in your purpose, you do it anyway. And so one way you can stop the scroll is your headlines. Your headlines will stop the scroll. Obviously on TikTok, it's video, so it's movement. It's action. You see, I'm moving. I'm walking on the treadmill. It makes people stop the scroll. But if you're on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, any of those, even on here, your headline stops the scroll. So write this down, especially headlines like this. How to blank, even if blank. That's it. How to blank, whatever, how to make a cheeseburger pizza, okay, or whatever, even if blank capture attention headlines. So every 7 secrets entrepreneurs should know is how to stop the scroll. All of this is about getting attention. Now, some people get attention by being silly. Some people get attention by dancing. Some people get attention by educating. Some people get attention by, movement. Some people get attention by headlines. But however you do it, it's all about stopping the scroll for seconds. The secret every woman should know how to sell like a pro, even if you're new. Even if you're new, you can sell. Okay. How to build a business as an introvert, how to attract customers to you. Every single one of you should know how to do it on social media. How do you attract somebody to your page, right? By being yourself, being authentic to you, whatever that looks like, okay? Because we're all different. I'm different. We're all different. Now, one of the things that I've learned to do is, especially in video, and I'm telling you, the number one way to stop the scroll is video. Okay. First of all, headline, next, videos. Okay. They stop the scroll, because if I have a good headline, I used to work in television. And so, the TV stations and the magazines, we make you stop based on the headline. So if you go into, my nose is itching. Does that mean, what's that mean? I'm going to get money or something? What does that mean? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. So you'll notice, like the Inquirer, it'll say something like, a 75-year-old woman had triplets. Now that makes you stop and look like 75 years old having triplets. That's to get you to stop the scroll. Now on social media, you can't lie like that if that's not the truth. And so you want to make sure whatever you're saying is actually the truth, and your video is going to represent whatever the headline is. Same thing on Facebook. Your content has to still represent the headline. So, but the point of it all in working in television is we make sure that anchors just give you a little bit so you can stay through the commercial, so you can listen to the rest of the story. That's the same thing we want to do on social media. And so my headline says, one way to stop the scroll. So people want to know, what's that one way? Oh, let me find out how that way is. Okay, now you found out one way is to make sure your headline starts off with how to make a cheeseburger pizza. How to, whatever your how to is, and you fill in the blank. Especially if the person wants to know how to do that, they're going to stop. Now, good news is, if I want to know how to make a hamburger pizza, that sounds good to me. I'm like, oh, how do you make a hamburger pizza? I watch the whole video. I read your captions. I look at your page. I've gone through a whole little series with you because I wanted to know how to make a cheeseburger pizza. So, and guess what that did? It stopped my ideal customer. It wasn't somebody who doesn't want to know how to make a cheeseburger pizza. The people who stop are people who want to make a cheeseburger pizza. The same thing with this headline, how to stop the scroll. The people that stopped, they want to know, well, how do you stop the scroll? So I attract my ideal prospect. Yes or yes? Does this make sense? Say, Richard, that makes sense to me. Okay, yes. Now, do me a favor. For those of you that are following for the collagen, I got to take some water. Makes sense, right? She said, oh, that's good. Yes, that's good stuff right there. That's good stuff. So make sure that you are following. Yes, go ahead and share it with your business bestie right now. Tag 2 people, share the broadcast. All right, so this is the thing. Yes, the collagen. I want to talk to you about the collagen, and then we'll get back into some more headlines. I'm going to give you several headlines, and whatever your industry is, you can fill in the blank, okay? Now, the collagen. For those of you that are on TikTok, we do this walk every single day, at least 5 days out of the 7. And we take 2 spoons of this liquid collagen and we drink our water, right? Yes or yes. So I see in the chat, you've already put in there how many steps you took for the day. Some of you 15,000 steps. Girl, you was doing it, right? 18,000 steps. Yes. 10,000 steps. Yes, yes, yes. I see your steps. All right. And did you take 2 spoonfuls of this collagen? So make sure you don't miss this important part of it. So we're almost done. We have like 10 more days, and we've been doing this for 6 months. I'm so proud of you. So let me tell my Instagram family and my Facebook family why they need to jump on board. And that's why I included them tonight. So they know it's available for them as well. So we're going to be healthy and wealthy over here. So what happens when you take this particular collagen? So let's talk about it. How does collagen change my life? That's a headline right there. Oh, that's a good one. So I could do on a headline, how does collagen change my life? Now, people who are interested in collagen, they understand collagen, they take a collagen, or they want to know more about it, would stop the scroll. So the difference between this BioCell collagen and other collagen supplements, BioCell collagen is just not an ordinary collagen ingredient. This one is a clinically studied dietary ingredient composed of naturally occurring hydrolyzed collagen type 1, 2, and 3 peptides. Now, if you don't know what that means, let me tell you. Type 1 and 3 is used for strong hair, skin, and bones. Type 2, it offers great benefits for the aging of bones. Now, we're all going to age. So if you are a youngster, you're like, I'm never going to age. I felt the same way too until I started aging. And so we start producing collagen in our 20s. So you should be start taking collagen in your 20s. Yes. And so we're all going to age. And it also has resveratrol. What that means is it reverses the signs of aging. So I look 10 years younger. My body feels 10 years younger. I'm fine as wine. So yes, that's the benefits of a great collagen. It also has chondroitin sulfate. Now, if you're anything like me, I couldn't pronounce it at first. I'm like, well, what is it? Let's read about it. So chondroitin sulfate, this is going to help your cartilage. It's going to be healthier by absorbing fluid, and it provides the building blocks for the body to produce new cartilage. The reason why you have aches and pains in your bodies, your bones, and things like that, because the cartilage is not healthy. And so we want to rebuild that with this type of collagen. Then it also has hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid reduces skin wrinkles, fine lines, dark spots, pigmentation, any wounds. Like I get a pimple every single month. Oh my gosh, help me, Jesus. And then sometimes it leaves a dark spot. So the collagen actually heals any type of wounds and spots like that. And so it reduces the scarring. And so there are a lot of benefits to this particular collagen. So we have 5 different formulas. Put this in the chat for me. We have 5 different formulas, and I've used 3 of the 5, just so you know. I don't just talk about it, I'm about it. And so I use 3 of the 5. And even though when I was in my 20s, had I known to start taking this, I would have. Now, what I want you to do, those of you that are going to the doctor in the next whatever, ask your doctor, does he or she take collagen? I'm guaranteeing you that they do. And so they haven't told you to do it. And so what you want to do is you want to take the initiative to learn more about it. So I have a free guide for you. So put collagen. If you want the free guide, it's going to explain all 5 formulas. Go to research. It's going to explain 5 formulas to you. That way you can choose 2 or 3 of the formulas that's going to work best for you. They all have targeted areas that they work on, which I love. And I'll tell you which ones I love the most. Okay. So collagen accounts for 30% of our body's protein. And so I just want my peoples to know that this is available. Yes, you can just put collagen in the chat and I'll send you the freebie. If you're on Instagram, you're going to automatically receive it. But if you're on Facebook, I will send it to you. But collagen synthetic continues to slow down about 1% every year until we reach menopause. And so at that point, studies show that there is a sudden drop in collagen. So if you are a female, you definitely need to take it. And so, like I said, I just take 2 spoonfuls. It's really easy. You're not going to forget. Do it in the morning, do it at night. And I just think it's important for us to obviously start doing the things now, because I see people, and unfortunately, they didn't know to do it. Their bones are aching, their back, their knees, all these things that we can try to prevent if we knew what to do. And most people say no to what they don't know. And so we want to get you educated. So let me explain the 5 formulas, but you can grab the freebie. Put collagen and grab the freebie. So the first one we have is for your immune system. Now, this one has elderberry, zinc, 13 phytonutrient-rich superfoods to boost your immune system. support your respiratory and cardiovascular health. And so everyone knows, if you know anything about elderberry, it fights off colds, influenza, and so all of the things that people get in the wintertime, you want to have some type of supplement that's fighting for you, right? So number one, Formula One is for your immune system. So if you need a boost in your immune system, put Formula One or just put collagen. I'm going to help you get the best ones for your body type. Okay. Now that's number one. Number two, the second formula, this one actually, it also has the 13 phytonutrient rich superfoods, and it also has the resveratrol, but it improves joint mobility. So how many of you wish your joints felt better? You got a little stiffness going on, right? You can't do what you used to do. Well, you want to improve your joint mobility. That's what you want to do. You want to improve your bones, right? Improve the lubrication. You want to boost your vitality. That's formula number two. Now, I've taken formula number two, so I can tell you it tastes like prune juice, okay? So it tastes like, dark prune juice. And so, but it improves your joint mobility. You only take it twice a day. And so it's not strawberries. It doesn't taste like, grapes. No, it doesn't, but it's not nasty. People always ask, is it nasty? No, you're not going to vomit or anything like that. So that's what it tastes like. That's formula two. Now, this patent matrix of collagen and hyaluronic acid together, these ingredients are known to be effective in weight loss. So a lot of people come back to me and say, Jerusha, I lost 5 pounds, 2 pounds, 12 pounds, whatever. So to me, that's just an added bonus. I'm just like, oh, okay. People are losing weight too. That's good. That's good. Number three, formula number three, you can just put collagen. If you're on Instagram, you're going to automatically receive that freebie. And if you're on Facebook, I'll be able to send that to you, or YouTube. And then of course, TikTok, put joints and yes, I said resveratrol. Yes, resveratrol reverses the signs of aging. So yes, that is correct. And so you want to make sure that you are actually, I want you to see the ingredients. That's why I'm giving you the freebie. I want you to know every single thing about it so that you can make a choice. And so we win together, because I want my sisters and brothers to feel good and look good. So number three, I've tried number three, is for your skin. It increases your skin collagen content. It actually, I like my skin to look hydrated. I don't like the dry look. I like to be hydrated and supple, and I love my skin. I like to smile. So I want this to look all pretty and shiny and chocolate. So yes, so any type of, it improves your skin microcirculation. It obviously improves any spots you might have, fine lines and wrinkles. It firms the skin. Now, I know people are going to say black doesn't crack. Well, black does sag. And so right here, you see these smile lines. This, I know I'm aging because of the smile lines. And so we want to lift them smile lines. I don't want the smile line right there no more. So we want that to be a little bit firmer. So yes, that's formula number three. So where my girls at, you understand what I mean? And then when you start seeing a wrinkle, you're like, oh God, I got a wrinkle. Okay. So we want to make sure you get the right one. So that's formula number three. And formula number four of the collagen. This is one that people are just telling me it's the best one. It's the best one. Teresa, the best one is number four. Okay. So number four, the reason they're saying that is because number four reduces joint discomfort. So if you have knee pains, right? You have arthritis or anything like that, what is happening is your cartilage is damaged. And so number four, it reduces joint discomfort because it's bone on bone and it's hurting when you walk or whatever you're doing, right? You're jogging, you're going up the steps, whatever. It makes it very difficult for you. And so many people that I know, they are definitely having problems with their knees. My mom is one of them, right? And so now I said, Mom, you got to take this, take it every day, so we can reduce that joint discomfort. It's going to promote healthy cartilage and connective tissues. And I think, number four is the one that sells the most. I can tell you, I have not tried number four yet. Okay. It's on my list. I take 3 of the 5, like I said. And so, but this is the one that sells off of the shelf. And so I just want you to know, if that's you, we don't want to suffer, right? We want to feel good and look good. So I think this is the one, Formula 4, that you're probably going to need if you're having joint discomfort. And the last one, formula number 5. This is my favorite one. So I saved the best for last. Formula number 5 is my favorite because it gives me this type of energy. So energy, stamina, and mental focus. Formula 5, I'm like, where's Formula 5? Jerusha, shake, 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 shake. I shake it up. Okay, got my spoon. This is Formula 5. I shake it up. I'm like, let's go. In the morning, I'm like, oh, I need some energy. I have a teenage son that I have to take to school every day. He had a game tonight. I know it's the holiday season, right? Yeah, but he had a game tonight. He had practice, all the things. And so mama got to get up. I got to look like somebody. I got to feel like somebody. And so this one supports my energy, my stamina, and my mental focus. And so, oops, it looks like this. I don't want to waste it. Hold on. I take one spoonful just like that. Real easy. Now, this one tastes like medicine. And so, that medicine kind of taste. That's what it tastes like. It's brown. And if you take it in the morning, at night, this is going to last you, if you do it right. Most people forget one day or two. But if you do it in the morning and at night, and I typically tell people just get 2 bottles. Just get 2 bottles because you're going to need it. Some people take it 3 times a day. It's not going to hurt you. That's why I'm sending you the freebie so you can see everything that's available, the ingredients, the importance of taking the collagen. And not only does it give you great energy, but this one also promotes healthy tendons, joints, muscles, and ligaments. And so I am able to walk on an incline with you on the treadmill every single night and train at the same time. And that's because I want to make sure my tendons, my joints, my muscles, I'm promoting good health every single day. And so it also, my son said he sprained his ankle, it also stimulates muscle cell recovery. And so if you break something, hurt something, sprain something, it's going to help you recover faster. And so, yes, I that's my favorite. She said number 5. Well, that's my favorite. But like I said, number 4 is the one that's winning. So it just depends. I would definitely say most people take 2 or 3 different collagens depending on your targeted area. And so I'm happy to help you with that. So just put collagen in the chat. If you want the freebie, you just want to learn more. I get it. It's fine. You don't have to purchase. She said, you don't have to purchase. And so if you use a powder, like you mix a powder with water, that's cool too. What I've read, so you could do this too. You can Google's. What I've read is the liquid is better because it absorbs better in the body. But if you love the powder, girl, stick with the powder. Okay. Don't break up a happy home. If it's working for you, then do it. If it's not working for you, then let's talk about it. All right. So, and those of you that have never tried it, you're my people. You're my people. So put collagen in the chat so we can talk about this. And do me a favor. You think, your niece, you think your nephews, they know about this. They do not. And so when I started talking to my family, nobody knew about the collagen. I have an aunt. She's like, I take the collagen, but you didn't tell nobody. And so what we don't do, we don't share information. And so I wanted to make sure that I shared this with you because knowledge is the new rich. Sometimes you just need to know it's available. So as soon as I found out, I was like, okay, let's go. So I told you earlier, I'm the implementer. I implement everything. I'm like, okay, let's implement it. Let's see if it works. So which one do you want? Hey, Miss Shirley, how you doing? Miss Dixon is in the building. Hey, Tiffany, how you doing? So yes, you can just put collagen or you can put the formulas that you want if you know for sure, based on what I've shared with you, that's the one you want. That's fine. Just put formula 1 and 5 or formula 1 and 2 or formula 2 and 3, whichever ones you know for sure you want to try. And then you can ask me any question and I'll answer your questions. But that freebie that I'm going to send to you, it has all that info on there. But I want to build a relationship with you anyway. So yeah, just message me. I'm going to talk back. Yes, I'm a talker. So I'll be happy to talk to you, girl. So yes, she said, thank you. Oh, you're welcome. I see. Okay. Collagen. Okay. Just put that in the chat. You got it. Okay. She said, thank you, Jerusha. Yes. Collagen. Of course. Most people only know collagen for hair and nails. It does more than that. Our 5 formulas, obviously, like I just explained, it does more than that. And I'm happy because it improves your skin tone. Yes, it does that. But your bones, your ligaments, your gut, your digestion, your veins, reduces the enzyme that causes aging. Like, it's so many more benefits than just hair and nails and skin. Like, it's way more than that in the 5 formulas. Increasing your joint mobility, your lubrication. So I just love this one because there are so many benefits, not just 2 or 3. And so that's why I promote it. And that's why I share it with my peoples. Yes, collagen. Okay, after the broadcast, I'm going to send you the info, or you can go to my link right here. Go to my profile, click it. It's my link tree. You'll see collagen, and you'll be able to grab it right now. So I'll finish my training. I just want to make sure you know it's available for you right now. Okay. Let's get back. All right, let's go. So let's get back to how to stop the scroll. One way to stop the scroll, or another way, I told you headlines, great headlines. And so I gave you examples. I'm going to give you some more like these. How to earn extra money. You would stop the scroll because you want to know how to earn extra money. That would make you stop and listen. How to market even if you're broke. If you are short on change, okay, you can't pay for an assistant, you can't pay for ads, and you're the person that has a business that's struggling a little bit online or struggling periods, and someone has a headline that says how to market even if you're broke, you're probably going to stop the scroll because you're like, ooh, what tips can this person tell me? Because that's my current situation. And what that person has done is they've gotten you to stop, and they're solving your problem. As an entrepreneur, we're in the business of solving problems. I am a problem solver. And so if you're having joint discomfort, I just gave you a solution. If you're having, issues building online, marketing online, I'm giving you a solution. We're in the business of solving problems. And so what you want to do with your headline, how can your headline help somebody? And so when you're thinking of your headlines, yes, you can use ChatGPT. I did not get these off of ChatGPT. I just got them off of my own wisdom, like, people need information like this. And I have this information. So write that down. So how can you solve other people's problems with the knowledge you already have? Another good one is understand when you write a headline like how to market even if you're broke, the people that stop, those are your ideal prospects. Okay. So if I gave you ways to market even if you're broke, and then I offered you something, what's the likelihood of you purchasing? It's very high, right? Because I gave you something for free that solved your problem. Now, if you want more information, because now you trust the information that I've given you, now it's easier for me to make an offer. And so that's what most people don't understand about marketing. You're marketing, right? Whatever your product, your service, your opportunity is, and you're marketing in a way that you're giving something, because you got to deposit into social media before you get a withdrawal. Most people are trying to just get a withdrawal, but that's not how it works. You got to deposit, give. Just like going to the bank, you deposit money in the bank before you get a withdrawal. Social media is just like the bank. You got to deposit into the people's every day, all day. Then you can get a withdrawal because now they know you, they trust you, they like you, they want to buy from you based on what you got, what you've given them. Does that make sense? Yes or yes? Another one that you can use is, how to attract people to you, which is my favorite thing to do. Another one is how to close more sales without being pushy. Now, this one would get a lot of people because most of you think a salesperson is pushy. Some are. Every salesperson is not pushy. I'm not, pushy, and you still watching me. I'm entertaining you a little bit so you can stay right here. But pushy is like a used car salesperson pushing you to buy the car. Most people don't like that. And most people don't like the feeling like you're pressuring them to purchase. And so what you want to do is not take that approach, especially online. Okay? People don't want to know that's all you do is sell something every single day and not give, not deposit, every day. Every day I deposit. Okay. I don't offer every day, but I deposit every day. And so what you want to do is, if you have a headline like this, how to close more sales without being pushy, I already know the people who stop the scroll for that particular headline, they think, right, they have to be pushy. And they are not selling a lot because they are afraid of being a pushy salesperson. And this is the person that I can help, because I teach a business training on how to sell, how to upsell. And so I know that these are my peoples. And so I think it's important, based on your niche, your headlines should also coincide with what you bring to the table. And so I would go ahead, this is your homework. I would go ahead and write down 10 headlines, right? That's surrounded around your niche, like it makes sense. Write it down. And then obviously your content has to match the headline, whether you're going live, whether you're doing a TikTok, a reel, whatever it is, or a still post on Facebook, but your content obviously have to match the headline. Go ahead and write 10 headlines right now that could potentially stop the scroll. They got to be good too. Now, this is also homework. How do you know what to say? Pull it up on, of course, not Google. Pull up magazines, go to the store, look at the headlines on the magazine. If you're in health and wellness, pull up a magazine for health and wellness. If you're in real estate, pull up the magazine for real estate. If you're in skincare, pull up the magazine that talks about skincare, Cosmo, right? All of the headlines that they are using works. We know it works because it's a magazine and it made you stop the scroll in the store. You picked it up, you purchased the magazine, or you have them come to your home every single month, right? So we know those headlines are good. Every single time I see a headline, I laugh. I'm like, well, that's a good headline. How to get better looking skin. How to look 10 years younger. And I'm like, ooh, how do you look 10 years younger? I want to know, right? So they're sucking you in. And so you have to do the same thing. So there's one way you can do it. Go into the store, get all the headlines, write them down, the ones that are in your niche, right? Then you can create your own. Another way that you can do it is Chat GPT. I know somebody's going to say, just do that. Yes. Now, for those of you that are still afraid of Chat GPT, I get it. When it came around, I was like, oh, I got to learn something else. But I jumped right into it, started implementing, okay? Chat GPT, you can ask for headlines. However, the prompt has to make sense. If your prompts are not good on Chat GPT, then the content it spits out to you is not good. And I can tell some people use it. You still have to customize it. It's a really good tool, but you still have to customize it, right? So if I were you and you're going to use Chat GPT, I would first ask Chat GPT this question. So you're going to prompt Chat GPT and you're going to say, what information do you need to know about me, Jerusha? I'm going to ask you to give me headlines about blah, 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 blah. I'm going to tell Chat GPT everything about me and say, what questions can I answer for you to give me the best content, the best headlines, the best descriptions I need for my social media? Because if you ask it generically, it's going to give you these blank answers and content that doesn't make sense. But if it knows you as a person, it's going to tailor the content and the headlines to you. So my Chat GPT knows how Jerusha speaks. So I've given it enough. I do speaking events, right? I've given it enough of my natural, authentic self, right? I've asked it, what questions do you need to know about me, right? So this content sounds like Jerusha. I don't want it to sound like a robot. I don't want it to sound so tailored and so professional and so, I don't. Because when I read that on some people's, I'm like, I'm sleepy already. No, I want some of the personality in there of the person, right? I don't want to sound like a book on social media. No, I want to hear it in the voice that you would speak it, right? So if you're going to use ChatGPT, I would say make sure, first of all, you get it tailored to who you are. And that's a whole nother class on how you can do that. So if you're following me, you get all this goodness. So yes, that's a whole nother class on ChatGPT. So hopefully, if you have not taken my course, you can get into it. The course is closed because it's a private event. So want to make sure that you know the course will be back in 2024. Okay. And I have a 6-month coaching program right now. If you want to dive in, that's totally fine. If you need that type of coaching, but most people haven't been coached on how to use ChatGPT more effectively. I know you've heard people say, just ask ChatGPT. I did that initially, and the answers it was giving me was so generic. I was like, it's probably giving everybody this information. It doesn't even sound like me. It said a word. I want to say it said, I don't know. It said some word like firecracker. You're a firecracker. And I was like, I would never even say that. So I tell it how I speak. So my speeches, I put it in so it knows I don't even speak like that. So yes, so that's something you can do. So if you want to be a part of this movement in learning how to use it, yes, you can click the link in the bio. I do have a 6-month coaching program. And then my signature course, the 3-day ride, it'll be back next year. So yes, so you just missed it. You just missed it. Okay. Now, another good headline, if you are in beauty, skincare, makeup, anything like that, you want to make sure you can have a headline like how to remove dark circles, how to remove dark spots, how to remove red spots, for some people. Now, if you have dark circles under your eyes, would you stop the scroll, Melissa? Would you stop the scroll, Tiffany? Would you stop the scroll? Yes. Yes. If I sell a product that helps you reduce dark circles around your eyes or dark spots, and my headline says how to remove dark circles, that's all it says. You're going to stop the scroll. It didn't say purchase. It didn't say buy. It didn't say any of those selling words. What it said was how to remove dark circles. I'm solving a problem first. I'm depositing into social media first. Okay. So the moment you understand that's a marketing strategy, because whoever stops the scroll probably has dark circles. Okay. If a headline says how to groom puppies. Now, I don't want to learn how to groom puppies from your home, or how to breed a certain type of puppy. I'm not going to stop the scroll. I'm not interested in how to do that. So I'm not the ideal prospect. I'm not the person you should be talking to. I'm not going to stop the scroll. So when you have a headline that makes people stop the scroll, those are your customers. That is your client. And she's the one who needs whatever it is you selling. So you got it? Makes sense, right? If you love this and you've learned something, tag 2 people, share the broadcast. Sharing is caring. That's what pretty people do. So this is powerful. We don't share with enough people. And so, yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, give me some love. If you learned something, you got inspired, you got motivated, it makes sense to have great headlines. That's what being pretty is. This is my personal organization where I help you build your business online and offline. And I create what I call double threats. And so we're going to learn over here. You're going to learn today. Okay. So we learn how to leverage and monetize social media. And so if you are part of the pretty people, you're a friend, you're a follower, a friend of a friend, hashtag pretty people. Yes. She said, I'm a pretty person. Yes, you are. Get your pretty people tea, water bottle, all the things. So when you're out and about, people are like, what's the pretty people? And you get to say, oh, I'm a part of this pretty community where we crown, we celebrate, collaborate, we make connections. We actually help each other become successful because there's so much room at the top. It's the bottom that's overcrowded. And so you get to tell people what being pretty really is. It's ugly when you're mean. It's ugly when you're nasty. It's ugly when you don't share. And so, yes. So we're not talking about your outer features. We're talking about what's in the inside. Yes. So did you love those headlines? She said, that makes sense. Yes, I love the headlines. So now your homework, like I said, your homework is to get 10 headlines for your niche, around your niche that coincides with what you do or what you sell or your service, right? Okay, I gave you plenty examples, especially the one I just gave you. How to remove dark spots in 5 days. Or even if you're in health and wellness, how to lose 5 pounds in 5 days. Now, especially during the holidays, how to not gain 5 pounds during the holidays. How about that? So if I had a product that's like a detox and you won't gain 5 pounds during the holidays, you probably stop the scroll because you're like, what do I need to do? Because I really want to eat during the holidays. I want to overeat. So what do I need to do to not gain 5 pounds? And you would stop the scroll. And I would tell you how that's possible and solve your problem. And the moment that we understand marketing is pretty simple, most people just don't market right. And so we want to teach you how to market and brand yourself in a way that people love it. They love coming to your page. They love seeing you on there, right? They love you the way that you deposit into other people. Is it Daisha? Miss Daisha in the building. Miss Vita is in the building. How you doing? So tap the screen. Some hearts going to come up. Tap the screen on TikTok, and then I'll see all these hearts so they can share the love. I appreciate you too. She said, I want the collagen. So put collagen if you know you want to see the info about the collagen. So initially, I'm just going to send you the info. You tell me what you need. And so I'm all about educating you first, and you tell me what you need. But I personally love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Did I pronounce your name right? Hey, Miss Vita. Miss Vita in the building. Say hi, Jerusha. So I always overstep, which I'm happy when I'm on the treadmill because I get to talking and walking. And so it helps me get my steps in. So please understand, we've been doing this for almost 6 months. If you want to join us, make sure you join me on TikTok. It all goes down on TikTok every single night. We have all this type of fun. And so I just want to tell you, let's change the world. And I can show a person how to be successful. You can't show a person how to want to be successful. Jerusha, you better write that down. I can teach you all the skills. I can share everything that I know. I've been an entrepreneur for almost 2 decades, but you got to implement. Okay. It's so many people walking around super smart and they have not implemented that information. People pay for information. Knowledge is the new rich. So I'll say it again. I can show you how to be successful. I can't show you how to want to be successful. That comes from within. And so if you want more than what you already have, then you start. You don't wait for other people's approval. You don't wait to see if it's right or if it's popular or other people are doing it. You just implement. And so if this has helped you, yes. If this has helped you, yes, just put in the chat, helpful. If this was helpful to you, yes, I'm glad that this was helpful to you. And then, of course, I am available. All you have to do is make sure that, thank you so much. Sparkling Shelly is in the building. So if this is helpful for you, all you have to do is put in the chat, #helpful. Make sure you're following the broadcast so I can see your beautiful faces. I share actionable business tips, hacks, strategies, marketing, branding for people that are small business owners, network marketers, direct sellers, social marketers. You're my people. You're my people. And I want to see more of us on this tool because that's what social media is, a tool. So I want to see more of you. Yes, use the tool. Don't be a fool. If you love this, make sure that you're following. Hey, Miss Candace is in the building. Yes, Peachy is in the building. Hi, Peachy. Say hi, Jerusha. I appreciate your presence. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Teresa, and I'll see you on the page. You guys have a great night. Say, have a great night, Teresa. I appreciate you too. Yes, good night.